a buddy of mine who he's not a buddy no more. My wife ended up having an affair with him. Yeah, that's when I kind of like hit rock bottom, bro. The negative stuff talk at the time was, hey, when I see him, I was gonna blow his head off. That long story short, we ended up getting into an altercation where I went and grabbed my gun. Then the security guard, because it's a prestige school here. You type in my full name on Google right now, you will see the whole freaking article.
How did you work on your sexual discipline? Because I think that's probably one of the biggest, I would call it an epidemic right now.
And it goes back to this whole episode because you can work on this stuff yourself, your journal and the positive self-talk. And you just saying, I'm delaying gratification. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. You're constantly saying, I'm not going there. And it's going to be hard. But the more you do it, that muscle, it's like a muscle. It gets bigger, it gets bigger, it gets bigger, it gets bigger. And before you know, you're walking around buff of your decisions of saying no.
Oh my gosh. Well, you are just such an inspiration, so incredible. Thank you so much for your time. I'm so grateful. I see you every day on Instagram, 5 a.m. in the morning at the gym. Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, you gotta do it, man. You gotta get out here and grind, man. It's like this. It's like no one's gonna grind for you, and the things we want in life, you gotta go get it.
It's true. No excuses.
Man. No excuses. And it's like individuals who have what we want, they do not let excuses stop them.
No,
see, oftentimes it's our own thinking. We be in our own way. And it's like I say it all the time. When people say we have haters, like, nah, bro, you your own hater, man.
You made a TikTok about that, didn't you?
Yeah.
You are your biggest hater.
Yeah, you your biggest hater, like really, because it's just like if we stop making excuses, man, just go get it, man. We be good, man.
No, 100%. 100%. Well, I'm excited to have you on my podcast finally.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for having me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm really sorry about the delay. It's been months, but we've happened. Because basically I've been slacking. I've been slacking for months. I'm like, no, I'm getting back on it now. There's no excuses. I'm back on my grind now. So we're here.
Hey, it's a vacation. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's a vacation. You just took a vacation.
Do you know what's so funny? We obviously know each other through Priya, who is, she's my soul sister. You don't understand. I love that girl with everything I've got. Like I'm obsessed with her. And we met through social media.
Wow.
Which is crazy. And she was on episode 16 and, we did an episode together. I saw your comment as well. Thank you for listening to that.
Yeah. Priya is thebomb.com. Yeah.
She is genuinely, I would say, probably one of the biggest blessings in my life. And do you believe in manifestation and all of that stuff?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So ever since I was younger, since I was a really small girl, I was like, I just basically wished for Priya, to be honest. She is that positive energy, which I get from you quite a lot. I want to ask you about positivity later on, but she is just incredible. And she's obviously, you were her first client, right? She's a life coach. Correct. And you were her first client.
Correct. So, I wanted somebody on the outside to look at me, like what was going on, because I just felt like that. Like I've been in marketing, online businesses since 2009. I mean, for a very long time. And so I had a very life episode happen to me where I took some time off and then getting back on as far as online businesses, even pursuing my career as a digital marketing manager. I said, man, I want somebody that could really just look in, tell me what's going on with my life, like help me out who don't know me, like just help me out. And I was just on Fiverr, and I just on Fiverr. I do a lot of business on Fiverr, and happened just to type in life coach, and I seen Priya, and I was like, just sent her a message. She said, hey, here's on TikTok, and he said, no pressure. You want to call? You want to call? You don't. And I seen her TikTok. I said, oh man, she's giving out a lot of freaking value, bro. Like. God dog, like I was blown away. And then our first call, she hit it right in the head. She said, "You too hard on yourself. Give yourself grace." That's our first call, and that's what I wanted. I wanted somebody to be real with me, man. Yeah. Just keep it 100 and just let me know. And she said, "You're too hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace." And that has stuck with me. It has stuck with me. Even what it was Thursday, I was real hard on myself, man, because I was like, just had to go work and family and this other activity I had to take care of. And I just said, give yourself grace time. It's cool. Everything's gonna work out. But if Priya never told me that. I would not do that. I would just steady beating myself up. And it goes back to what I'm talking about, that negative self-talk where we just constantly being our own critic, man. No, give yourself grace. No, you wouldn't be in no slum. Just took a vacation, man. That's it. Just took a vacation, man. That's all we
You'll know
did.
this about me, by the way. I'm a crier, so that got me emotional.
Oh
I'm
man.
so proud of your journey. I've only known you for less than a year, and just seeing your growth has been incredible. And I'm
Yes.
so glad that Priya was able to do that for you. She's changed my life for the better, so I know exactly how you're feeling.
And so the thing was, like, I told her, I said, more people need to know about you, man. I told her, I said, more people need to
They
know about
will.
you.
They
And I said,
will.
whatever you have to do, content. I say, because you have helped me, you will help a ton of other people. And the thing about it, see, my biggest thing right now with getting up with my coach is my consistency, man. I just started a new job. I even messaged her and said, hey, I just started a new job. You got it. We're gonna meet this week though. So I think I'm gonna meet with her either today or tomorrow. I said, yo,
Oh,
we gonna we
really?
yeah. I said we had to meet because normally we're doing every other week. And then
Mm.
so I have took a vacation as well, where we have meeting once a month. We have meeting once a month. And so but yeah, you anybody, man, like you if you're able to get in contact with Priya, man, she's gonna help you out, man.
She's
Man,
incredible.
yeah, she's gonna help you out because she's someone who's dedicated to her craft. And it is when you meet people like that, man, they only want the best for you. Only want the best
Always.
for you.
You don't understand, like any sort of win that I have, any sort of low. If I met she is one of the most positive people ever. That's why I mentioned her at the beginning, because when you said, "Oh, it's just a vacation, it's fine," that's exactly something that Priya would say. Any sort of situation, she always sees the good in it. Always.
Yeah,
I will ask you
yeah.
about that later on because positivity is just incredible. But yeah, you mentioned, you've been in marketing for 14 years.
Long
Um,
freaking time.
yeah, long time. You're self-taught. You ran your own company from 2011 to 2020. Was that the healthcare
Correct.
one?
No, that is my marketing agency.
That was your marketing agency.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
And I would call you an entrepreneur and self-development enthusiast. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can call me that.
Say
Yeah,
that.
you can.
You
Because I'm
do.
about to start. I'm about to start another company.
Yeah, I know. We're going to talk about that. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
yeah.
I'm so excited. And you do a bit of public speaking, when you're called for it. You're writing a book currently, which I'm so excited
Correct.
for. And you've got a
Yeah,
YouTube channel. You're just a hustler. You're a hustler.
I'm trying.
You are. You are. No, you're doing incredible. Even when you come up on my For You page on TikTok, it's just the most uplifting,
Oh,
positive thing. Like when I hear the top of the day, I get so happy. Top of the day, man.
top of the day. Hey, real quick. That's it.
You mentioned it briefly near the start, but obviously my podcast, a lot of it is about self-improvement, that kind of thing. So you mentioned it very briefly, if you're comfortable talking about it. When it comes to self-development, usually what happens is there's something that either triggers that or something that's happened for you to want to propel in that direction. So for you
Yeah,
personally, if you're comfortable talking about it, what kind of triggered you to want to start this self-development journey?
man, it's crazy, but you know what? Here we go. So when I I got married at a very young age. My high school we high school sweethearts. Been my wife ever since I was back in the 10th grade in high school. Very long freaking time. And we got 5 children. Yeah, long time. And when we got married, we was broke, dead broke, man. We made no freaking came across a online. This is how I discovered marketing. Came across a program back in the day where they said, "Hey man, join for $1, blah blah blah. You're gonna teach you everything you know about marketing." And at that time, I didn't have no degree. I didn't have nothing at all, man. I was just a guy, just a young guy, just trying to make a way. I only had one child at the time, so and I just newlywed, just got married. So, and actually, my father-in-law, which is her dad, was a pastor at a church. He's still a pastor. He was saying, "Hey, you could work here. She could work here. You could work here, and I paid from the church. This, that, and the other." So, like, it was broke, man. No freaking money, man.
Mm.
And I got into this program, and so I started devouring the program, Mark, and just started devouring it. And they told me, "Hey, you need to learn how to better yourself, this, that, and the other." Well, okay, I did. Went on to have lots of success. We was able to build a company that reached 6 figures per year, blah, blah, blah. Did some great things. Then freaking right around 2016, me and my wife, we freaking like kind of grew apart. And a buddy of mine, who he's not a buddy no more, a guy of mine who I consider a buddy of mine, we started a company together, like a basketball training here locally here in Charlotte. And him and my wife grew real close, and my wife ended up having an affair with him, with him. And that kind of like tore me to shreds. Like, so in 2017, I bring this all the time, 2017, where yeah, that's when I kind of like hit rock bottom, bro. Like, but I didn't do nothing crazy. Like, well, I ain't gonna say I did nothing crazy. The craziest thing I done was I was a high school coach, high school basketball coach. The craziest thing I done was I brought a gun on school campus because in my mind, that's what I talk about negative self-talk. Like everything I freaking talk about, man, I had lived it. The negative self-talk at the time was, hey, when I see him, I was gonna blow his head off. Bam. That's how it was. So he was a coach. I was a coach. He coached the varsity boys. I coached the JV girls. So we had to cross paths. But and it's so crazy because I was so selfish. I didn't worry about anybody else, those girls around. I was just worrying about me. That long story short, we ended up getting into an altercation where I went and grabbed my gun. Then a security guard, because it's a prestige school here where I'm located at. Prestige school. If you type in my full name on Google right now, you will see the whole freaking article. And it's crazy because I named my son my name. That's why I go by Ty Neal. That's not why I go by. I've been going by Ty Neal for a very long time. But if you not type in my full name, you'll see the article come up. And I'm not ashamed of it no more. I used to be very ashamed because my freaking face is on the news because I'm saying this school was a prestige school. Like freaking it costs like $30,000 a year to go there. And yeah, it's well known here locally. So typed in name, my face, mugshot, all on the news. Oh, crazy. To the point, the very next day, now let me go back. Nothing happened today. Only thing that happened was I grabbed my gun. The security guard seen the security guard called the police. He fled the scene. Me thinking that I didn't do nothing wrong because the guy attacked me. I'm fine. I'm gonna sit here and wait for the police. Bad mistake, Ty. So police ended up arresting me, and technically I had 4 children at the time. So all 4 of my children seen me get arrested. So they was in the car crying, and I felt very freaking helpless because I couldn't do nothing to stop that crying. Told them I'd be back home. So I think that happened around about 8 p.m. I was able to get home around about 1 a.m., something around that. Because I'm not a criminal. So they let me out. I didn't have no bond up night. They just said, hey man, you let yourself out, blah, blah. 2018, I had what's the thing called community service, had probation officer. And like the stuff just drew out for so long. Like I don't think I had my first court date. It's like 2019. Yeah, I think.
And when did that happen originally?
2017.
Wow.
Yeah. So it drew out so freaking long. So with inside that, so much depression that came, like depressed, like just doing community service, trying to figure not only that, but you're hearing about a lot of school shootings at the time. So in my mind, I don't know if they about to throw a hammer at me. I don't know what's going on. I got the best lawyer in Charlotte. Even one of the parents paid for the lawyer for me, but that still didn't help my mind. Even to the point, my father-in-law was like, man, you got such and such as your lawyer. You're good to go, man. You're good to go. Don't even worry about it. My mind didn't let me clear. My mind didn't let me, no, I'm overthinking about getting put under the jail, being put away from my freaking 4 children. Just my mind just went haywire. So I finally had my first court date like 2019, something like that. I think I went a whole year because it happened in November 2008, 2017. I think majority 2018, nothing transpired. 2019, I finally go to court, thinking that, okay, all is well, let's get it. Okay, I know I'm good to go. Man, please, they gave me, I forgot how many hours community service I had. Had the community service, and it was a lot of hours, bro. I mean, I can't even remember, man. But so then 2020, right, when the pandemic hit, they called me probably about and said, you know what, we're going to throw away with your probation because the pandemic, blah, blah, blah. Threw away probation, done with it. My lawyer expunged the case, so it's not even on my record no more. But throughout 2017, 2020, oh man, sheesh, bro. Like it was a time where if I was more positive self-talk, it would not beat me down. I would have been way above that, man. But it literally not only hurt my mind, hurt my income, hurt my relationship with my wife, to the point now where we at now, we're piecing it back together. We're figuring out how can we make our marriage work for us. So, but in the midst of all that, you gotta think the amount of chaos an individual's going through inside their own head. It ain't out there. If somebody seen you on the freaking news one time, that's it, bro. Like that's it. Like you the one playing it out. Like if you go into Walmart, you're going to McDonald's, man, you see people staring at you, oh, they must see me on the news. Like the negative self-talk was real. And so when 2020, right? I think they ended the probation round about April. Yeah, 2020 April. I said, okay, cool. I still didn't have my guns. So they seized my guns. I had 2 guns on campus. So and these guns are freaking expensive. I think I paid like $1,200 per pistol. Yeah,
Oh my
I'm a fire
God.
I'm a firehead. I'm a firearm guy. Yeah, I'm a firearm guy. That's what a lot of people don't know about. Even to this day. Even to this day. I mean, I go up shooting a lot. I was supposed to go deer. I was supposed to go deer hunting. I think next week, but I think I'm gonna cancel on my man because I don't want to go deer hunting. Yeah. Anyways, still didn't get my guns. We're in 2023 now. I didn't get my guns until early this year. Yeah,
Wow.
early this year. I
Wow.
think February of this year. That's when I got my firearms back. And so even with all that, they took my concealed carry license. So I had to re-get my concealed carry license, which here where I stay, it's a long period. You got to retake it. So everything I had to do, I had to redo it all over again. I had to retake the class. So I could re-get my concealed carry license, but that was after that they dismissed the case and like expunged the case. So it was a lot of waiting going on, a lot of waiting. In the meantime, you're like, bro, you done wasted money on these firearms. You're never getting it back. And even to the point of me being a firearm enthusiast, that kind of like went out the window where it's like, bro, I don't even want to be around guns. I don't want to touch guns. But it ain't got nothing to do with the guns. It was just you, your negative self-talk. What you put your attention, where you put your mind to. You put your mind there, it's going to grow there. That's just how it goes. So make a long story short, after I freaking went 38 minutes anyway. Make a long story short, that's how that has transpired. Where a good buddy of mine, who I thought was a good buddy of mine, him and my wife ended up messing around with each other. And it just turned where it could have. And then not only that, because I was producing an online business and I wrote an ebook back then that was at least producing probably about $1,000 a day.
Amazing.
7 days a week.
Amazing.
That ebook was it's not online anymore. I freaking took it off. I freaking sold the domain name because
I was gonna say I've not seen it.
Yeah, I sold the domain name and everything. Because at that point, like my mind was like, this is the reason that has happened to you. Because this is the reason that's happened to you. Because you spend too much time in business. You don't understand the negative self-talk. It was like just beating your tail. Like, so at that point, I'm just rational. I'm just doing anything, just try to just make things better. But no, like even to the point, like when I found out I was supposed to be on a guest on somebody's YouTube show, I canceled it. Like that same day when I found out, like, no, I was supposed to still be that guest on that YouTube channel. Like, no. This is just a life curveball. It happens to all of us. Now it depends. Now how you react to it is up to you. You the one reacted in a crazy way, Ty. You the one reacted by shutting your merchant accounts down, shutting your book down, knowing that you're making this amount of money per day. And then now you're back to here. You're blaming it on business, and business is the reason why you spend so much time in business. However, within all of that, I have learned now. So now I'm a big work-life balance type of person. Even with the new job that I'm at right now, I tell them, hey, man, 4 o'clock, 3:30, whatever. If I come in at 8:30, I'm out here at 3:30. And if I come in at 9 o'clock, I'm out here at 4 o'clock. Big on work-life balance, huge on it. And once I get home, nothing but my family. Nothing but my family.
So what you're saying is basically the fact that you had this negative self-talk and you had solely prioritized just your business, that was kind of interfering in your personal life.
Oh yeah. It's like I'm grateful for what I know in marketing. Very grateful for it. But I have devoted a lot of time to learning it.
You were
I had
self-taught. You
yeah,
don't have a degree in it. You didn't, go to school. So you're completely self-taught. So that would have taken a lot of time outside of your job as well.
Oh yeah, where a lot, and not only that, my son, he's real big. He's a real big basketball player. He plays travel basketball, so a lot of my time went to not only helping him develop his craft as a great basketball player. He's only 12 years old, but he plays basketball phenomenally well. Right around from January to July, we travel all over the United States of America playing travel basketball. It's crazy. If any of you all have a basketball son, basketball child, his Instagram is pguardking.com. Shameless plug, but yes,
I will link that in the description. I will. I'll write that down.
Shameless plug, but yeah, he right around about January, from July, we're traveling. So
Yeah.
it been like that since he was probably in first grade. So when that happened, I think he was probably in the third grade, maybe
Okay.
fourth, maybe third or fourth, somewhere around there.
Baby.
So but yeah, so a lot of my time went to marketing, business, basketball, marketing, business, basketball, marketing, business, basketball, where there was no life, there was no family. It was marketing, business, basketball. So now, man, that you gotta think like now, like even to the point where I was telling my coach, I said now it's like I know marketing, but I don't want to do marketing. I
Right.
know it. I'm big on self mastery. I'm so big on it, self mastery. Like I do, like marketing is just a career now. Like it's just something that I freaking know. I know how to get leads to a landing page. I know how to do this. All I need is some funds. Bam, let's make it happen. But it's not something where I'm like constantly trying to grow there. I'm
It's
trying
not
to,
where your heart is.
yeah. And so, but I know in order to build a coaching program, in order to build any type of program, you got to have marketing. You got to know how to market. But no, marketing is not. It's not something like I said. I do it. It's my 9 to 5. I do it for, and that's wholly from self-taught. I was able to get a job producing upwards of 6 figures per year. Not saying it's great, but
That's great. That's amazing.
solely on self-taught.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So,
incredible. How, and you know,
so
your story that you were explaining to me and everything, that was so recent. In my head, I thought this was over 10 years ago. That was so recent. And
yeah.
I think when it comes to self-development and that kind of thing, people don't understand that so much can change in such a short amount of
Oh
time.
yeah.
So I started my self-development journey literally this time last year, and the girl I
Mm,
was last year to now, completely different. Me and Priya were
mm.
talking about this as well, same with her.
Wow.
So in that short amount of time for you, how much do you think you've changed from the start of,
Oh
by the way,
man.
I want to say I'm so sorry that you went through that, but look how much stronger you are now. Look how
Oh
amazing you are
yeah.
now. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. I was pretty broken, but like I said, you gotta be able to get on the other side. You have to. If not, you're gonna stay there. And it's not really staying there because I don't believe in stagnation. You're growing or you're dying. So if you're staying there, you're actually the wheels are in reverse. You're going backwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, totally 360 new person, man. 360 new person, more up. I wasn't working out. I think back then when all this happened, I was probably at 190, maybe
Mm-hmm.
close to 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably all facts. I didn't work out at all. Confidence was at an all-time high though. But then once the event have occurred, my confidence got shot down.
Right.
My confidence went down to the roof, and I realized that my confidence wasn't in me. It wasn't so much of me lifting myself up. My confidence was in my wife being by my side, knowing that I got this amazing woman, and so it's just a lot that I learned now. Where I'm at, knowing that my confidence comes from here. Like I know I'm my biggest cheerleader. I pump myself up, man. And no way, no, this is me. I'm all about becoming a better me. Every day I wake up, I'm ready to go work out. Just the things that I do, man. It's just solely on you incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
YOU incorporated. You are the business, you, and then everybody else will get to just get the overflow of you being great, you being
Mm-hmm.
good. But you're trying to, if you are strictly on somebody else trying to be, or if they hold that, if they hold, let's say, your confidence or your power or your likeness, your ability, this, that, and the other, nah, man, you fail. All that got to be in here. It all has to be in here. And it's not something that happens overnight. It's a constant daily grind, every single day. You gotta wake up with the intention of, hey, how I'm gonna be better today, every single day,
Mm-hmm.
to the point where like a lot of this have came from me just walking, just getting out of my neighborhood, just taking 10,000, 20,000 steps,
Yep.
just walking. And the more you walk, your mind, it just opens up, it just clears. And then you're able just to move forward, man.
100%. The walks have
Yeah.
changed my life mentally and
Yeah.
physically. But going back to when you said about you've done like a whole 360 now, do you think that your children and your wife can see how much you've changed as well in that short period of time?
Oh yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so. I mean, even to the part like I'm not angry. Like it may be simple, but yeah, I'm not angry. Like if something like ticks me off, like I try my best to really hurry up and reframe it. I'm not always there, but a lot of times if I got like a lot of stress on me, I go to sleep. Like I'm not even saying that's the best answer. I'm not even saying that's the best answer, but if I feel like I got a lot of stress, they know like, and I don't think my children know that, but like my wife, she knows like if I'm like really stressed out. Like I think Thursday I just came home right about 8 o'clock. I went to sleep. Started the whole day over. Start a whole new day over on a Friday. Work out. I'm back high. But sometimes by me being an introvert, man, I probably work in an office probably about freaking 75 people, maybe more than that. I don't freaking know. But there's constant meetings. So by the time I get home, I'm drained. Like, but then the end it's not even over. Like I got a wife, I got freaking 5 children. Yeah, bro. Like my baby girl, she literally follows me everywhere I go. She's like Neal 2.0. Like she don't let me go nowhere without her by my side. Yeah. So so that's my baby girl. Like right now, that's why I was trying to do this podcast early in the morning. Because when she wake up, she's like, "Daddy."
Yes.
Yeah. If she wakes up while we're doing this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, total 360, where it's like working out, trying your best, put your health first. Like me, I still love cookies, but I'm trying to put the cookies away. Like I'm big on cookies, man, but I'm not for real. Like I'm big on cookies, man. You put a chocolate chip cookie in front of me, bro, it's gonna get devoured, man. It's just gonna get devoured. That's just how it is. But I'm trying to change.
No, but I've noticed,
ways.
even with nutrition, I've noticed that everyone's got their little weakness.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it's all right. Just pick yourself back up, and
yeah, but don't even beat yourself up, man. You don't want to decide to eat that cookie. Yeah,
exactly.
No,
even in moderation, eating foods that you like releases, I think it's oxytocin or something. One of the happy hormones.
Expert.
You are a health expert.
No, I'm
you
not
you ran $1 million
expert.
business in the healthcare industry.
No, yeah. My wife runs a home healthcare agency.
Oh, does she?
And so I handle the marketing for that agency. See, so and that's solely on self-talk.
Right.
And so and that's the thing. I don't brag about these accomplishments.
You
man.
should.
That ain't something I do. I don't.
You're humble. You're humble. You're very humble.
I don't even say is that. It's kind of like I don't even say that. I think it's so much you just so want more. You think you still have not achieved anything. Right. You still have not achieved anything. Like you just so want more. And that's a bad flaw. Because you got to take time to be like, man, that was good. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Do you know what? I was talking about this recently with my friend, is gratitude. Because I think exactly what you said, I'm the same. So when I was younger, what's an example? An example is my dream university was University of Manchester. I ended up going there. Now, obviously, I've graduated. I don't think about it anymore, do I? But there was a time when younger me really wanted that. And, you have to think of that accomplishment, because now I just think, okay, what's next? And, even my subscribers on YouTube, like, I just want to, like, it's really important to take time and remember that a younger version of you would be so mesmerized by where you are right now, literally. So I think gratitude is so important.
Well, I was on a coaching call with an individual, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and she was talking about who's her target audience. And I say all this to say, I told her, I said, your target audience is you 5 years ago. I said, whoever you was 3 to 5 years ago, that's your target audience. That's who you're supposed to speak to. I said, if you get so caught up in all the marketing, blah, 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 freaking whatever the heck you would call it, you'll find yourself buying courses all day long, buying books all day long, on stuff that is so simple. All you have to do is talk to who you were 3 to 5 years ago.
That's so powerful.
And it goes back to like we were saying, like with the university, it ain't so much that the gratitude, just that's who you were X number of years ago. That's it.
I was insecure, unconfident, and then I've just even little things that who you are today. Like, for example, with you, your positive mindset. Just 3-4 years ago, you had a really negative mindset. So just look at that growth just from there. And I think people don't understand. You can change today. Today, you can make a new stand for yourself. Today, you can change who you are. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm not ready yet. You literally said that you went into marketing or whatever without knowing completely everything. Not marketing, but your business and stuff.
Yeah. I totally was like, man, hey, I have to freaking figure this thing out. And when you have that mindset, you have to figure it out, you will figure it out. Yeah. Not saying that you're going to figure it out every day or right then and there. See, because instant gratification is so freaking there to us. I don't even know my phone. I think I left upstairs. But anyways, it's right there on our freaking phone. We want the results like that. We want the instant result because we're so able to get instant gratification. And self-mastery
Mm,
is all about delayed gratification.
yeah.
So self-mastery is all about delayed
Yep.
gratification. That's it. Like
100%.
so you got instant gratification where this is where it got you. Instant gratification got you here. But no, in order to get there, you got
Yeah.
delayed
There's
gratification.
no shortcuts. And if there
Yeah,
are, it's not going to be anywhere near as fulfilling inside as, like
correct.
you said, delayed gratification.
Yeah, delayed gratification is huge, man. The more you just no, it's cool. It's yeah, like I don't need it now. Keep going.
Going back to what you said a few minutes ago when you said about how you don't really get angry that much anymore. Let's say you're feeling extremely stressed in the middle of the day. How do you master that emotional control?
Well, for an example, if I'm in the middle of a work day, like for example, I have people tell me all the time, so I even start working this new job. They say, "Man, you're the same person every time I see you."
Mm,
And I said, "Well, what I supposed to be?" They say, "I never see you angry, never see you upset. Like it's just me." So if I get a lot on my plate, like for example, I got a new boss coming in on Monday. New
okay.
boss. I have no idea who this dude is. He's the director of marketing. They actually went and got him from New York, brought him down to Charlotte. Don't know who this guy is, so I don't know how our relationship is going to be. I had not YouTube him. I mean, I had not LinkedIn him, see exactly who it was. However, my team has. My team, like, oh, this guy, blah, 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 etc. So I don't know how he's going to be. So, anyways, if in the middle of a work day, I'll probably just go out, take a break. Just go out, take a break, take a walk. Just walk out of my office. Like a lot of times, I don't take my lunch. I eat my lunch in my office, so that way I get out of there freaking earlier. But if I have to really get out of there, I take a break, take a lunch. Even at home, I'll probably go for a walk.
Mm,
Or I go for a workout. Like I will immediately freaking drop. Like if I find my mind going negative, I drop down, do push-ups, I do burpees.
that's incredible.
Yeah, I would really because you have to do something. See, the thing about it is positive action
Yeah.
that beats the negative self-talk. Like we think, oh, I can just sit here and read affirmations gonna make me feel better. That's good. No, not, but you gotta add another component to it. And
Hmm.
with that component is the positive actions. It's the reading, it's the walking, it's the meditating, it's the working out. You got to get your body, your mind in a
Mm,
positive state of mind. So immediately that's what I try to do. Like even I said earlier, I said sometimes I feel really down, like really like just stressed, like a load on me, man. I just go to sleep, man. I just go to sleep. I wake up feeling rejuvenated, and I don't even think it'd be stressy. Sometimes I just be tired, but I
mm.
know I got so much I got to do. I like, man, I'll take care of it tomorrow. And that no 9 times out of 10, I'm able to handle it tomorrow, handle it the next day because I'm more rejuvenated, refreshed. But
Yeah.
you can't turn to vices. You can't turn to vices. You can't
Mm,
turn to smoking. You can't turn to drinking. You can't turn to sex. You can't turn to gossiping. You can't turn to vices. Like I
yeah.
say, self mastery is all about delayed gratification. Find a way to pump yourself up. Find a way get the thing done without hurting you internally.
I was going to ask as well, how do you balance, for example, you're feeling really stressed and you're going to the gym or you're going to sleep, whatever it is, your coping mechanism. Well, I wouldn't say coping mechanisms. I'd say they're just directing you in a more positive manner in a way.
Yeah.
How do you balance that with something that might be an underlying problem or something that you, how do you distinguish between suppressing that emotion and channeling it elsewhere? Does that make sense? So I understand, like, for
Yes.
example, if you're really stressed and overwhelmed, of course, maybe go to the gym, like you said, do push-ups, go to sleep, whatever. But what if
Mm.
it's something that's an underlying issue? How do you identify that?
Well, I mean, if it's an underlying issue, does it always come up? Is it always popping up? Is it
Okay.
always, yeah, is it always, and I'm not saying always, I mean, is it that particular thing? Is it that particular thing that always make you feel like it always keep popping up? See, that's the thing. I mean, like a lot of stuff, it don't be multiple, it don't be the exact same thing. It be different things. It'd be like, okay, maybe freaking bills being paid. God, dog, just got done paying this freaking bill, now I gotta pay this bill, like where the case may be, or maybe like my freaking children want new pair of shoes. Man, I just bought freaking new pair of shoes freaking 2 weeks ago. Or there's a big deadline. Like for an example, my freaking job saying, hey, we have a big auto show going to take place here in Charlotte in 2 weeks. And I just found out, hey, Ty, you're gonna be working the third shift at auto show, not third shift, this is the second shift, the evening shift from like 2 to 9, 2 to 8. Okay, I don't want to do that crap. Don't even freaking want to do it, but it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm like, okay, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But guess what, Ty? On the price side, you get a floating holiday because you're working Saturday. Okay, so what I do,
Right.
I take that floating holiday, turn it into a positive, and it's okay. I won't be here on Monday morning. Thank you for letting me know. There we go. I got a floating
Okay.
holiday. So you just so find the freaking positive, man. You got to. Like the positive is there. You're not gonna just be slapped with negative and there's no positive. So once they say, hey Ty, you gotta work the Charlotte Auto Show Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. My mind immediately went, man, God, dog, I don't want to do this crap, bro. But then she kept on talking. Good news is you get a floating holiday. Okay, bam. All right, take this floating holiday. Not only that, but you're going to see a whole bunch of nice looking cars. There you go. I mean, here you go. You're not really working. You're just freaking there because
Mm.
nobody's going to stop by a booth at an auto show. I don't think so anyway. But nevertheless, finding the positive. You got to
Yeah.
find it, man. And it's always there. It's always there.
Sometimes it's really hard to see in the moment. But if
Mm-hmm.
you take time, maybe let that anger out, maybe go to your room for 5 minutes, journal out about how angry you are,
Yeah.
then find the positives for
See, the
sure.
thing about it is that a lot of us don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
We get slapped with the problem, get slapped with the negativity, and we don't want to do the work. Like the work, like you say, journaling. Who's going to freaking journal in the middle
Yeah.
of negativity? I
Yeah,
have done
yeah,
it
yeah.
though. I have done it. I have
Mm.
done it where I have was so angry, and all it was me, my closet, journal, start writing
Yeah.
everything down, all the emotions, putting down on paper. And not only did I find that it helps me sleep better, it has helped me clear my mind. So now when I go to sleep, my mind is totally clear. So like that's
You're not
yeah,
waking up with that negativity or those
correct.
thoughts.
But you
That's
have to
good.
do something.
100%. So I would say it's a mix between positive thinking as well
Mm-hmm.
as being self-aware of your emotions.
Oh yeah,
Because I think that a
self-awareness.
lot of people like suppress some things or like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to. But the fact that you deal with them hands-on and have a positive mindset and then also direct yourself towards a more positive thing
Yeah,
to be engaged in, that's incredible.
yeah, that's crazy. My coach said that one day. She said your self-awareness is just amazing.
Yes, I was about
Yeah,
to say
yeah,
that. Is
yeah.
this Priya?
Yeah, yeah, Prius. Yeah. And I don't even look at it like that. That's the funniest thing. I think that's
Do
another thing. I don't give
not.
myself enough. I don't give myself enough credit.
You
Like I
need
said,
to. Your
it
self-awareness
just,
is incredible. Like,
yeah.
oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, whenever I feel negative, I just take my mind here. I was like, okay, go there. Like
Yeah.
it just happened. And you do it so much, it's just repetition.
No, I
Like,
love
no,
that.
I'm not about to sit right here and ponder on this, man. If this has happened, okay, it happened. What's the solution? If this has
Because
happened,
wait, you got,
yeah,
time's not on our side. You got to
yeah,
go for it. Do you know what
yeah.
I mean?
I give you another example. I just got in a wreck probably about
Oh,
three
Ty,
weeks ago.
I think we've got a 1 minute and 30. Can I
Okay.
send you another link? Is that all right?
You can
Keep
send
that
another
thought.
link.
Keep that
Okay, I'm
thought.
gonna keep it.
I love your energy, by the way. I love
Yeah,
it.
man, it's
So
cool.
positive, uplifting. I
Oh
know I'm
my
gonna carry on the
gosh.
rest of the day with
Yeah,
happiness.
hey
Love
man,
it.
anytime you're feeling down, man, just text me, man. That's
Thank you.
all,
Same
man.
with you
Yeah,
always.
man. And you just text me.
Thank
So yeah, so I think it was 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks.
you. Okay.
Like early morning, around about 6 a.m. It's raining like crazy here in Charlotte. Raining like crazy here. So I said, hey man, I'm gonna make me some extra money. I'm gonna do some DoorDash, make some extra money. Not that I needed it, just wanted to freaking just do it. Got in the house, my children sleep, everybody sleep. I'm up. So however, I forget that I got a bald tire on my car. Silly me. Go pick up the IHOP order. That's a pancake place here in Charlotte. Go pick the order up. Driving, getting onto the freeway. My car it goes out of control. So it goes does a whole 180.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
it does a whole 180. However, I didn't hit no one. So one guy, as I do this guy, this big old van, he goes and he hits me. Like his back tail hits me. Keep it going. Once everything got situated, I go over and I stopped my car, hopped out my car, to make sure they was okay. It was probably about like five, six of them in there. Make sure he's okay. And come to realize, and that here's my daughter right here. Here she
Oh
go
my
right here. See,
God. Is she
yeah,
allowed to be on
see,
camera?
yeah.
Hi.
I told you she was gonna come. Told you.
Oh my God, she's
But
beautiful.
yeah, she just woke up.
Is she okay to be on camera, by the way?
Oh
Are
yeah,
you sure? Okay.
she's perfectly freaking fine. She don't want to come down here. She could have stayed upstairs. She's gonna
Oh,
wake up
she's so
anyway.
cute. Hello. What's her name?
Her name is Jiraiya.
Hi, Jariah. Bless her, she's just woken up. Let her.
Yeah. So I go, make sure they're okay. The police come, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So long story short, we get the tickets. The thing is over. But my mind didn't stay there. My mind was like, man, I need to get my car fixed. I need to get my tire. Blase, blase. So my mind could have stayed there, like, hey man, you done messed up, you done did this, you done did this, you done. No, my mind immediately went to, okay, I gotta get my car fixed, I gotta get it taken care of, I gotta get a tire for my car, and we'd be good to go. And then it's like my mind did say, man, Ty, you should have stayed home instead of trying to be greedy. I'm like, no, I wasn't trying to be greedy. I just wanted to get out the house with some DoorDash. Nothing wrong with that. So I immediately cut that. I immediately cut that negative thought. Immediately cut it. And then I went on the rest of my day. Went on the rest of my day. My wife came. She got the car. She did what she had to take care of. Now I stayed home with the children, did what I had to do. But that negative thought left. It just left. Yeah, you got into a real bad accident, even to the part where my mama called me the next day, my grandma called me, my sisters called me, just make sure I'm okay. Like, you didn't call us. She didn't call us. I'm like, well, it was no point. I mean, I'm good. I'm good. Everything's okay. But if not, that negative self-talk will literally just stay there, man. So you have to really just get rid of it. You have to get rid of it. Because if you don't get rid, like I tell everybody, like the negative self-talk don't go away. The voice just gets smaller or the voice gets louder. The voice, like, and it's up to you on how that voice is. You're not participating in that positive action, those positive affirmations, then that negative self-talk is loud. It gets loud, but the more you do positive actions, the more you reaffirm, negative self-talk goes down. And that's how we want to live. We want to live where negative self-talk is down. That's how we want to live.
What would you say is the first step to getting rid of that negative self-talk? Because I think that's something that majority of the world, to be honest with, deals with.
Yeah. Recognizing it, being aware that you deal with it, and be aware that it's an issue. It's not nobody else's fault. It's not nobody else's fault. It's your fault. Yeah, you're the reason. You're exactly. You can't blame nobody else. You got to own up to it. Now, once you own up to it, okay, get your journal. Start writing out your affirmations. I have my journal right here. It's right here. I don't know if you see it. Here we go. It's right here.
Daddy?
Yeah. Okay. Realizing that, write down the positive affirmations, then once you write down the positive affirmations, what is that positive action you're going to do? Are you going to go walking? Are you going to journal every day? Are you going to work out? What are you going to be creative? Like, what are you going to do? That positive action. Now you got to be consistent with those things. The more you be consistent with those things, the positive action will outweigh the negative self-talk. It happens every single time.
Right. Because I thought you were going to say, fake it till you make it. If you say, if you look in the mirror and think you're ugly, just say you're beautiful.
I mean, that's still there though. If a person think they're ugly, like they think they're ugly, and you don't tell yourself that you're beautiful, that's negative self-talk. Like that's like even when we was messaging on Instagram and you said something about it was something that you said. I said that's just negative self-talk.
Yeah,
that's negative self-talk.
Yeah, I said about imposter syndrome.
Yeah, that's it. That's negative self-talk. No, get rid of that. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And you're good to go once you get rid of it. You're good to go. Keep it going.
It's so inspiring, honestly. Like that was something actually I was going to ask later on. But your positivity, like I used to think I was quite a positive person. Then I met you and Priya. You guys are positive to the next level. Like
Priya is positive to the next level.
She's incredible. I remember, like, even for example, I was going through something quite rough with a boy, like about a year ago or something, and she was like, "Garima, this is great. This is a brand new start to find what you want." I was like,
"There you go.
It's right. She's right.
She's right. She's 100% right. It's just the way how we look at it, man. And it's just." We have a tendency, we as humans have a tendency of looking at things negative, looking at it negative, like we're immediately going to negative. No, my mind's immediately, how can I find the positive in this thing? Like if we're put like a bunch of dogs and looking for food on the backyard, they sniffing. Like that's how I'm looking for the positive. I'm looking for the positive. I'm not looking for the first thing that's negative. And 9 times out of 10, if the first thing is negative, if I know it's negative, I'm throwing it out. Oh man, this ain't it. Keep it going.
I'm like everyone's biggest hype man, basically.
Oh yeah, you give me hype, especially when you traveling. Yeah, when you doing all that traveling, it's like I gotta go hang out with you.
Oh my god, of course. Anytime I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, we'll do it. You and me, Priya, we'll do like a dinner or something.
Oh yeah,
that'll be incredible. We'll do it. It's gonna happen. It's already happened.
Let's do it.
One thing I was gonna ask you is victim mindset, because you don't give me the type to have victim mindset or whatever it is. Let's say someone is going through something extremely rough. they've like something that you've been through, for example, or for example, they might have lost a family member, something like that.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do you channel negativity where you genuinely cannot see the positive or the light? I know you will maybe potentially in the future, whatever, but within that moment, because I don't know if this is, I was talking to Priya about this actually. I don't know if this is a bad trait of mine, but I am so uncomfortable when I am unhappy. I feel as though I want to be happy all the time. And I was
Yeah.
talking to my sister and she said, Garima, that's a very unrealistic and also quite horrible mindset to have, because she, in her opinion, she thinks that happiness is a feeling in the moment. Whereas with me, my ultimate goal is to be happy. So one thing
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you is, sorry, I completely quit change question. I'll ask you that after,
No,
but
you're fine. You're totally fine.
what, in your opinion, do you think happiness is a destination or just a feeling in the moment? I asked Priya this as well.
It is to me, it is a state of mind to me. I think it's a state
A
of mind
constant
because
state of mind or
it's
just
a
a state of
constant.
mind in the moment?
No, it's you, and that's based on your decision. And like I said,
Right.
this is all me. This is all what I think. So happiness is what you want it to be. If you want it to be a destination, it's a destination for you, man. Enjoy the
Okay, so it's
destination.
about person to person then.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like me, I wake up and I choose to be happy.
Yeah.
I choose to be happy. I choose to be
Yeah.
uplifted. I choose to inspire. I choose to not let my negative self-talk take over my day. I
Yeah.
choose. I choose to that's what I just choose to do. So I don't think it's a place of arrival. I don't think nothing is a place of arrival. I don't think
Right.
we get to a place where we have arrived. And that's with anything. So I don't think happiness is a place of arrival. I think happiness is just saying, okay, today I'm gonna win today. And instead of thinking of it as somewhere as far out in the field, I'm gonna win today. I'm gonna
Right.
win today.
Right.
What I'm gonna do today.
No, I
And
love
that's
that.
it.
I
Yeah.
love that.
So by you saying, hey, I want to be happy every day.
Yeah. And I feel
Bam.
uncomfortable when I'm not. If I'm sad,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't suppress things. I'm like, I journal it out. I think about it. I cry it out, whatever I need to do by myself in my room. But then I'm like, I need to get happy again. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know if it's like a bad thing. Because I feel so uncomfortable when I'm angry, because I'm just like, I know this is not me and who I'm not inside. I'm a happy
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't mean, hey, okay. What do you do when you're happy? Yeah.
No,
What do you do when
I
you're
just
happy?
be, I just be
Does the
me.
does the vices take over?
Um.
Um,
Oh wait,
does
wait.
the
Was that a rhetorical question?
I'm just saying, you don't even have to answer the question. That's something you have to ask yourself. Like, because if, like, for example,
Mm,
okay, if I'm happy, but then I find myself doing vices that just kills my
yeah.
energy, kills me,
Yeah.
didn't know that I need to stay away from that. No, you don't even have to
Right.
answer the question. But if I'm like, I gotta get pumped up to go have some shots with my friends. Man,
Mm,
nah, bro. No, you're doing it for the wrong reason.
I
Now I'm getting
see.
myself pumped up
You're not doing it for
to
fun. You're doing it because you're ignoring or suppressing this emotion.
yeah, or I don't even care about the emotion.
Right.
I mean, knowing that it's an emotion, knowing that hey, this is how it's going to be, or until I change it, because you have the power. We all have the power. Like life happens for us, not to us. And that's one thing we got to
Right.
realize. Like it happens for us. So, for an example, with my car getting wrecked, I couldn't sit there like, oh, what am I going to do? I need a car. No, I said, okay, I got to take car to the body shop, need a new tire. Let's keep it moving. But a person
Right.
could have said, yeah, but a person, sorry, but a person could have sit there and went there for a very long time and kept their mind there the whole freaking day.
Yeah.
The whole day. And you
Mm,
done let 24 hours go by, you still pondering on a car that happened at freaking 6 o'clock
yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
No.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. That's really healthy. I really respect
Yeah.
it. I think also, sorry, I completely changed my question halfway through asking you. But going back to what you said about, speaking positively, that kind of thing. I've also found that I was saying about how I'm everyone's biggest hype man, whatever. I found that sometimes when I'm surrounded by people who are extremely negative, I just shut off now.
Yeah.
It depends on how much energy I've got that day. I'll either shut off or I will just be like, no, guys, and change everyone's
Yeah.
perspective on things. So I
Yeah.
think it's very important to surround yourself with positivity as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to be. You have to. Like even in my office, like blood, I have on my office winners win. Like I have on the whiteboard, winners win. Well, like so they know they step into my office, they're stepping into the positive. Yeah. Like
Mm,
yeah, you're not about to step into my office and be negative, man. I don't care
I
how the
love
work day
that.
don't have.
That's
Yeah, I don't care.
boundaries. That's strong
Oh
boundaries
yeah.
that you have.
Yeah. So like
That's
winners win.
incredible. That's incredible.
Daddy,
Hold on for 1 second.
Sorry, you can have a little break if you want.
My bad.
Don't worry.
I get her taken care of.
No,
I told
children
you she was
first.
gonna make a grandparents. I told you she was gonna make a grandparents. I told you. We're good.
No, it's all right. Children come first. Don't even worry about it. Of course.
Yeah, the children. We gotta love the children.
The last question about the positivity. Your YouTube channel, majority of the videos on there, would you call them meditations, the affirmation videos you make?
Yeah.
So I would say the majority of videos are positive affirmations. How important are the power of words, just in general? So yes, in your head, but also the words that you speak in real life. Because Priya gave me a big talk about being so careful with the words you say. So for example, I don't say good morning anymore because good morning as in being sad, right? If you're saying good morning, you're associating being sad with being good. So now I copy her. I say grand rising. Or I say happy Tuesday, happy Saturday.
That's crazy.
So it's very important. She says grand rising, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I heard that, but I didn't like really take it there. I don't even say good morning, I say top of the day.
Yeah,
like,
I love that. Even you say top of the day. I love it.
I'm just wondering, like, I don't even say good morning. Like,
no,
I don't even say
don't
that. But
say
I didn't even put all that to it. Like how Priya put it. But I never say. I always say top of the day.
Yeah.
Like, so that's even crazy. Like,
I love it. Because that's such an English saying as well. Top of the morning, top of the day. I didn't know they say it in America as well. Love it.
I don't know. I just something, man. Top of the day, man. Top of the day. We at the top of the day. That's it. We're at the top.
Yes.
We're at the top. Man, words is powerful, man. You have exactly what you say, man. And that's it. That's it. And a lot of times it might not manifest like right then and there, physical in the physical realm. But oh yeah, you keep on speaking that thing, it's gonna manifest exactly how you say it. And it's gonna be bam right there. The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to say exactly what we want. However, if we don't have a journal, if we don't have something that we're constantly writing down in, a lot of times we don't know what the heck we want. We don't know what we want. You gotta have that thing written out, right? Written out, and then you gotta go over it every single day.
Yes.
Every single day. It has to be a part of who you are. It ain't something that I could just write down and then I kick it off to the side and I never see it again. No, you gotta work. You gotta want that thing. You gotta grind. You gotta hustle for it. You gotta make sure your words are aligned. You can't say one day, even if you mess up, let's just say you say good morning one day. Okay, you say good morning. Okay, all right, man, I shouldn't say good morning, but you know what? I said it. All right,
pick myself back up. Exactly. Yeah. It's all right. Oh, I forgot. It's all right. I'll say grand rising. No, it's all right. Exactly.
All right. Because you're breaking a bad habit. You're breaking a bad habit, and inside 100%. Breaking it, you're breaking it. So inside breaking a bad habit, you're gonna slip and have a cookie.
Yeah. You and your chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, you're gonna slip it. That don't mean I sit there and beat myself up because I had a cookie. No, I had a cookie, man.
It's fine. You wanted it. You went for it.
Yeah, that's it, man.
It could have been worse. You could have had, 3 jars of cookies. Do you know what I mean? You got to see the positive.
Yeah, and that's it. You just where we put our mind, that's where it's gonna go. So
100%.
That's it. And so I think the problem is a lot of us, number one, we don't know what we want. We don't know what we want. And number two, we're so quick to grow towards that negative because the negative is always there. It's always there. It's just right there present. It's like that freaking chocolate chip cookie again. Like, and it's just right there. It's just right there. And man, I could go for that cookie or I could go for the broccoli that's all the way over there. So, but that's how it is. Like the positive, you gotta really just reframe immediately. And that's how I try to reframe immediately. How can I go?
100%.
Even when it comes to my children, like my son, he didn't go out for the middle school basketball team this year because him and the coach didn't see clear eye to eye. Me and the coach didn't see clear eye to eye. That's okay. That's fine. You're only in the 7th grade. That's fine. We'll sit you out, take him to a whole other school next year. And that's it. Like
there's always solutions to your problems. Yeah,
it's always a solution. Like I said, in the meantime, we'll train. We'll still go support your friends at the school. We go to the games, but no, they know they're missing out, man. You're the best player at that school. And I gotta pump his head up, let him know it ain't you. You're the best player there. So in the midst of saying it's cool, I'm also pumping him up because I don't want to tear down his confidence. Like you the reason they won the championship last year. They're gonna lose the championship this year. And I'm not trying to be negative towards him.
No, but you're backing him, of course. Yeah. No, I know.
Like
But you know
And
what
that's
that
just
leads
it.
to? That leads to having good people around you. So, for example,
Mhm.
you're that positive force and channeling good energy towards your son, right?
Yeah.
I was talking to Priya about this, and one of the things I found hardest in my life is cutting people off.
Mhm.
So this year, one of my goals was, you sometimes you got gut feelings about people, or
Yeah.
maybe anytime you bring up they're there for you in the low times, but anytime
Mhm.
you bring up a success, they're not really happy for you, like how
Right.
I would be for them, or something like that. So you've got these little gut feelings. So this year, I'm so proud to say that I've managed to cut a couple of people off who I thought the
Oh,
energy wasn't there.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I think that has helped. Yes, sometimes I get a bit lower here and there because I'm like, oh, I missed, the good stuff, whatever. But now I see it as, you know what, we had amazing memories together. Those were
Mhm.
good. Those were funny. I can look back at photos. That was a beautiful time. But you weren't the right person to have in my life. And maybe I wasn't the right person for you, whatever it is.
Correct.
So I think, in your opinion, how important is it having good people around you? Friends,
Yeah,
your
it's
partner, whatever it is.
I'm not a big guy who has lots of
You
friends.
did say you're an introvert. Sorry, you did
Yeah,
say that. Yeah.
however, I do want lots of friends. I do. I do. Yeah, just something that I just want to do different. Like
Mm.
all my life I had one, two, three, four buddies, probably five the most, all throughout high school,
But then
all
that
throughout middle
shows that
school.
you're picky with your friends, though. That's a
Oh
good
yeah.
thing. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
good thing.
yeah. Because I'm an alpha male. Like that,
Oh,
that's just yeah, like that's just me. Like I'm not, and I'm quick to if there's bad energy, I get away from me.
that's a
But
good
how?
thing
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good
Like
thing.
I'm not having bad energy around me. But
Good.
also understanding that friends, everybody deserves certain categories within the friendship. Yeah. So like I can't put everybody in the best friend
Yes,
category.
yes, yes, yes.
And
$100%.
neither can I take the people who enjoy McDonald's. I can't take them to a 5-star restaurant because the conversation is going to be different than our conversation that we had at McDonald's. I mean,
Mm.
it's a lot of times we try to put everybody into that best friend
And you
category.
want them to be
Everybody's not there.
perfect. You want them to be perfect. But
Yeah.
maybe they've got something that you really like, but maybe it's something else. So maybe
Yeah.
just focus on the thing you do like.
Yeah, like for example, my son plays travel basketball, and I said it's probably countless times, but a lot of those people that I meet, we just strictly basketball friends. We're calling and we're
Mm.
just talking about our children. That's
Yes,
it.
yes, yes, yes.
So if you take away the basketball aspect, we won't have no conversation. We're
No,
gonna,
but that's fair enough.
but
That's life, right?
yeah,
Everyone's different. It's not a negative
yeah.
thing. You're right.
And so like a lot of times we probably stay on the phone about for an hour just talking about basketball, training, our
Your
children, this, that, and the
children.
other. But in the midst of that, you may learn other things because
Mm.
you may learn they do investments. You may learn that hey, you're in marketing. You may learn other things.
Yeah.
But if you remove the main connection, which is that basketball, the relationship is died unless the relationship has went to somewhere else.
Yes.
So but
Yes.
yeah, I would say really you want to always have the right people around you, man. Any negative energy, either you're gonna clear it at the gate
Mm.
or yeah, we just can't connect right now.
Yeah.
It's big because I tell people this all the time. They will change you before you change them.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
100%. Because also
yeah,
you build up this resentment, don't you? One day you
correct.
obviously you ignore little things, and then one day you'll build up this resentment because either you don't like how they're treating you and those suppressed emotions have come out, or
Mm-hmm.
it just show to be honest as well, the fact that you said that you were always very picky with your friends, that's an incredible trait, and I admire you so much for that because I think it also shows that self-love towards yourself. You're like, no,
Yeah.
I know me. I'm a positive person. I'm not having negativity around me. Fair enough. But this is not anything. You're not being mean to those people. You're just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not right for my space.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I have like four people that report to me in my marketing job, my
Mm.
corporate job, I should say. So, and one of the guys, he was having a bad negative day, and he was talking about him and his significant other. And I said, hey man, it's cool, man. I said, brush off your shoulder, keep it going. You got work to do. Keep it going. It's okay, man. It's okay. Everything's gonna work out. And he was
Mm.
just no, no, no. I said, hey man, you if you believe that, you're gonna have that. I said, or you can believe all is well, keep your
Yes.
mind there and keep it
Yes.
going. And then he said,
100%.
man, you right. I'm
Yeah.
all is well, just keep it going. I said,
That's
yeah,
incredible that you've got that positive force on other people. It's
yeah, because
incredible.
you have to, but not only that,
Yeah.
it's just solely how we just reframe, man,
Yeah.
how we reframe our mind. Like if we draw our mind to the negative, then we're going to
Yeah.
experience negative.
No, it's
Just
true.
how, yeah, just how it is.
100%.
Yeah, like, but if you could believe all is well, then all is well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you believe that the sky is blue, the freaking sky is blue. You believe the
Yeah.
sky is green. Hey, the sky is green.
Yeah. Power of the words and the power of the
Yeah,
brain, all of
yeah,
that.
exactly. There you go.
Talk to me about building your $1 million business in healthcare with your
Oh
wife.
man.
I love that dream team.
Oh man. Yeah. So
Hustlers. Wait,
um
sorry to interrupt. So sorry to interrupt. What is your star sign? What's your wife's star sign? Because you both are hustlers.
you said what is our star sign?
Yeah.
What is that? You mean like
This
the
is
Pisces and
yeah,
the what do
this
you
is
mean?
important information, Ty. I
Oh,
need
you,
to
oh,
know
you,
this.
what they call it? What is the
When's your
what is it?
birthday?
My birthday? I'm Pisces, and
You're Pisces.
my wife is like Capricorn. Yeah, she's a
Capricorn
Capricorn.
makes sense. Exactly. They're
Yeah, I
good
think
with
she's a
money. They're
Capricorn.
hustlers.
Yeah, yeah, because her birthday is December 23rd.
Okay, yeah, she's a
Yeah,
Capricorn.
yeah. There we go.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
Pisces and Capricorn. There we go. Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Basically, it was one day we said, "Hey, I'm going to start a home healthcare company," and I said, "Okay, let's do it." Because in
Mm.
my mind, I'm like, I already know exactly what we need. We need clients. See, that's even yeah, and so we just freaking just went to work once you got approved because North Carolina have crazy freaking laws that you got to have in order to place in order to do certain things. A lot of restrictions to have a home healthcare agency here in North Carolina. So we went through all the
Right.
restrictions.
Mm.
Finally got the license. Finally went through approval. It was a very stressful process, and we just started getting clients, man. Just started getting clients. Started working with individuals, and just grew it from there. Just putting in the every day, the blood, the sweat, the tears no matter what, no matter what. Now I'm about to start a whole new business here locally. I actually got this business idea from going on a job interview. What's crazy because I went to a job interview and they didn't hire me for the job. But however, the person who was doing the hiring, she told me her whole entire business plan.
Right.
She said, there is no restrictions. North Carolina has no restrictions. You can do this, you can do that.
Mm.
Just told me about the whole entire business plan. So I left out of the business. I called my wife. I said, I'm gonna start a new business. And
Mm.
she said, I thought you was gonna get hired there. No, they're not gonna hire me. I said, all right, no, I'm not. I know I'm not gonna get hired. However, I left with a business ideal and I'm about to go start this thing. So I tell individuals like, even if you don't get hired for the
Yes.
job,
Yeah, there's
there it is
something.
positive, man.
Always. There's something you're going to get out of it. Rejection is
Yeah,
redirection as well. And look at you.
yeah, yeah. And
Incredible
so
stuff.
I got that going, and I'm also building my coaching program. Like I love coaching, man. Like in the day, that's something. When I turned 35 years old, which was earlier this year, I asked myself a question. I said, "Hey, man, what do you see yourself doing 10 years from now?" And so the answer was coaching and public speaking.
Mm.
I said I can see myself doing both of those.
Yeah.
And so
It's
right
happened.
there,
It's going to
my
happen.
mind, yeah, I know, right? My mind
Good.
said, "Nah, go make it happen." So now that like I have these other businesses, even at my corporate job, I had all these other stuff, things that I'm doing. But my main thing is coaching and public speaking. How can I get on more platforms? How can I help more people? Because this is the avenue that I see myself doing 10 years
Yeah.
from now.
I was
Yeah.
just about to ask you about the fact that you want to go into coaching. How's that going?
Yeah.
What's your plan? Or if you don't want to speak until it's done?
No, man, no, it's yeah, it's basically I was doing coaching for marketing for
Mm.
I was doing coaching for marketing. People would hire me every now and then because I was pretty good with videos
Yeah.
before videos got how they were now. Like now everybody's freaking good with videos. But I was one of the ones like back in 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, I was killing it in the
You're one of
internet
the
marketing space.
OGs.
Yeah. And so I don't even like to bring it up so much because being an OG means freaking nothing. Just
No,
hey, you got in early,
listen.
man. You
No,
got in
you got in
early.
early before everyone else. That's
Yeah, you
incredible.
got in early. But it's like you got in early, but you would have stayed at it, you got further. See, that's why the nigga self-talk. Like, you okay, Ty, you got in early, so why are you not here? So I'm like, just cut it short. I got in early, had some wins, had some great wins, but now it's a new plateau. Let's go on the
Yes,
plateau. Let's go.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
now it's like shifting everything towards helping people with their mindset, helping people with self-mastery. That's it. Like even where like just that's totally where I'm geared towards self-mastery, self-mastery,
Yes.
self-mastery. How can you become a better you? It's all about you incorporating UINC. How can you become a better you? This is then
Mm.
we just follow it. I let an individual talk, hear everything that they're saying, seeing where the negative talk is coming in at, and then we just tear it down one by one, week by week, 6-week program.
That's incredible. Is this the
Yeah.
personal development business that you want to
Yeah.
build?
Correct. That's the
Oh,
one. It's
I'm
a
so
6-week
excited.
program.
I'm
Yeah,
so
6-week
excited.
program. Where we have a call once a week, and then we just dive in 6 weeks. Yeah,
Incredible.
we just
Send me all
chilling.
the links, by the way. I'm putting everything
I
in the
will.
description. Yeah? Always, everything.
I will send you whatever you want to
Yes,
send,
please.
whatever it is.
Everything. Everything.
But and that just came where I just said, hey man, this is what I want to do. And so
Yeah.
after that, I think my first step after that was to hire a coach. I think following after that, I hired Priya. I think once I
Mm,
had that conversation with myself, I think my following thing next was hiring Priya. Yeah, and I
yeah.
think I hired Priya after that, maybe before that. I don't know. But anyways, I hired her because I was like, and then I didn't know that she was starting her own coaching practice. Then when she said, hey, this is my first time. You'll be my first client. I said, oh, okay. But I just knew by the amount of value that she was giving us, she knows what she's talking about. Like we can know what we're talking about.
He's
But it's like, are you
incredible.
going to have the opportunity to let this person help you? And I said, okay, I want this person to help me. Let's go forward. And when, like I said, our first call was, you too hard on yourself. So you got
Mm,
somebody from the outside looking in because we always need an extra set of eyes. It's always best to have an extra set of eyes. She said, you're too hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. I said, oh man, never heard that one before. And that stuck with me.
Do you know who Sumed Basani is? He's from Thoughtcast. He makes loads of YouTube videos and podcast episodes
Yeah.
about dating, relationships, business, finance, that kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing. So I had him on my podcast a couple of months ago and I asked him, oh my God, I completely left my mind. Oh, I asked him, what's the difference between, he's a coach as well. He coaches people and things like that. So I asked him, what is the difference between coaching and therapy? And he
Mm-hmm.
told me, he said that therapy, obviously, you need all these qualifications and they're not actually allowed to give you advice in the sense of like, you need to do this or whatever, like how a friend
Mm-hmm.
would. Whereas a coach is like a best friend. You
Correct.
can't do that. You shouldn't do this. You should try this. This is doing this to you, whatever it is. So in your opinion, why did you decide to go for a coach rather than a therapist?
Because me personally, and it's even to this day, I would say, hey, I don't have no problem getting therapy. Like I don't have no problem with it.
It's
Like
a big thing in
me,
America, isn't it?
yeah. Like it wasn't like even to the part where a lot of our coaching sessions, like it feels like therapy. It feels like, hey man, you're okay. You're
Mm,
okay, man. Like just keep going. Like
yeah.
and I don't even think Priya know that she's even doing that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff that she don't even know. Like you just let me know that, bro, you're good, man. You're on the right track. Just keep going, keep pushing. And sometimes you need that. You need that. Like just let you know, man. Just keep chucking. And that's what coach is for. Coach is for let
Right.
you know, like, us that negative self-talk again, it'll be there. But you got somebody else saying, hey, man, you good. Hey, you on the right track. Hey, do
Mm,
this. You do this, you're going to get this type of result. Just do that. You got extra eyes looking at you and what you're going through, the situation, which is always good. Because
yeah.
you always got extra set of eyes. You got those negative eyes. Your friends, family members, that you got extra eyes are always there.
Yeah.
But are they extra positive eyes or extra negative eyes? And that's the thing. And so if I gotta pay someone to be extra positive eyes, then hey, that's worth the investment, man.
Again, because it's working on yourself, it's showing that self-love for yourself,
Yeah,
that you're willing to invest in yourself. That's
yeah.
great.
And
Because
so,
people spend millions, like hundreds and hundreds on weekends drinking and doing drugs
mm,
and all this stuff. The fact that you channeled that energy and put that money into a coach for yourself, that's incredible.
oh yeah. Because like I said, and that's how I think. Like, bro, if I gotta pay for the positive eyes,
Yeah.
that's gonna help me out. That's gonna help me. Oh man, it's worth it. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Because
I
I'm all about being a better me.
Of course, of course. I
Mm,
think as well with coaching, I would describe it as a therapist with tough love. Does that make sense?
yeah, you can say that.
And I think that's incredible because I think that's like a best friend, right? Therapists are not
Yeah,
actually allowed to tell you, like, for example, if you're in a really toxic, abusive relationship, for example, the therapist is actually not allowed to say you need to break up with him or you need to break
correct.
up with her. You're not allowed to say that. She just sort of
Mm-mm.
says, do you think this is right for you? They make it about you in the sense of where they don't tell you what to do, but it's about how you feel.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
and
not
that's the
really going to get
thing.
you. Maybe it's like, okay, temporary venting or letting
Hmm.
out emotions in some way, but you actually want to grow, right? You want
Oh
to
yeah,
move on from that. You want to become better. So I think a coach is a therapist with tough love. I'd call it a
oh
best
yeah,
friend.
yeah. Opposed to a coach gonna say, "Hey, bro, you need to stop that." Hey,
Because you
man,
need that, right?
yeah,
I need to hear
yeah,
no's myself. Like that's
yeah.
the one thing I think you're the same as well. You, me, and Priya, I think we've all got this in common where we don't take things personally in the sense of that
Yeah.
We know when someone's telling us something. It depends obviously who it is, of course. I think we've all got positive people around us right now, which is incredible, but we know that people around us, they're saying it from a place of love.
You don't want to take it personally. You don't want to take none of it
Never.
personally. Yeah, you don't want to take none of it personally.
I never
Whether
take
they,
anything personally because
yeah,
I think I've learned if you get defensive, that means that there's something you need to work on if you get triggered by
correct.
something. So if
You're
someone were to
100%
say to
right.
me, Garima, you're ugly, and I get a bit triggered, I get a bit hurt, whatever. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
why am I getting triggered? Okay, because I don't believe I am pretty, or I don't,
yeah,
whatever it is. So now if
yeah,
someone were to come up to me and say, Garima, you're ugly, okay, that's fair enough.
yeah.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You might find me
There
ugly,
you
someone
go.
else doesn't matter. Like,
It
absolutely
doesn't
fine.
matter.
And you don't
Yeah,
have to hate
yeah,
the person for that.
yeah.
Just fair enough.
It's like this. Your opinion of me is a reflection of you.
You'll never
Yeah,
see happy people hating.
yeah,
Never. I've
right.
cut off all the
Yeah,
friends who are quite gossipy and that kind of thing because
yeah.
I've noticed that they're not happy in themselves,
Yeah,
and I
I
wish
heard a
them the
guy say haters hate what they gave up on. So they hating on you because they gave up on themselves. That's why they're
That's
hating
so
on you.
true. That's so
Yeah,
true. Happy
yeah.
people don't have
So
time to hate. They're too
no,
busy being
yeah, yeah.
positive.
Too busy being positive, too busy striving for the moon, too
Exactly.
busy trying to go out here and get it, man. No
Yeah.
excuses. We ain't got time to look at over there and seeing what they doing. We moving
No. You
forward.
could use that negative energy towards something positive.
Correct, 110%. She is five, correct.
Bless
She is
her.
five. That is daddy's baby girl. Yeah.
Oh.
That's Ty Neal 2.0.
Oh, so
Yeah.
cute. Out of the
I got
five.
three girls, two boys. So my oldest is 15. I got three girls, two boys. My other baby girl is 10. And my youngest is five. My twins are 12.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got twin boys that act
Oh.
nothing alike. That is the team. That's the Ty Neal team. So
Oh.
it's like I gotta not only be positive for myself, but be positive for them. Let them know that no life circumstances can knock you down when you're always ready to go. So I tell them like nothing in life can really just knock you down unless you allow it to. Like life is gonna be life. Life is gonna life. It's gonna be filled with curveballs, but it's how we look at that curveball. Are we gonna swing it
What
and let that curveball knock us down?
what an incredible father that they've got.
Oh man,
Incredible.
appreciate you.
Honestly. What's it like being a dad? What is it like?
Yeah, learning. Like my children have witnessed a lot. They have witnessed us making a buttload of money. Daddy being a stay-at-home dad, to now getting back out in the work field, getting a job, this, that, and the other. And it's like we still make money while you still have a job. Where I have a job now is because I want to be able to rub shoulders with individuals who have made more than me.
Mm.
Like the company I work for now does over $50 million a year. Like I told my wife the other day, I said I have worked for two companies. One company has done 15 million per year. This company does over 50 and is on projected to do 100 plus next year. I
Wow,
said about
incredible.
yeah. I just so by me being around, I said I don't do the job because I need the money. It's great. But no, I get to rub shoulders with individuals who's running multi-million dollar businesses. And they don't even know that I'm there for that insight.
Mm.
like, like, like you don't even. I'm just okay. Yeah, I'm here as a digital marketing manager, but guess what? I'm rubbing shoulders with the president who actually runs the freaking company. I'm rubbing shoulders with the director of marketing, I'm rubbing shoulders with the director of sales, who built a freaking great sales team. I'm learning how multi-million dollar businesses work and not being a laborer or a T3. A T3, you get the book freaking called The Wealthy Consulting. You talk about that, where a T3 is like they're laborers. You have T3, T2, T1. And T3 are laborers. Those are the laborers at the ones who's actually doing the work. You have the T2 who is managers and T1 who is the decision makers. No, I am rubbing shoulders with the decision makers. And I'm a part of that decision making. So it gives me great insight on how multi-million dollar companies are ran. And that's my whole purpose, because I don't plan to be where I'm at right now. So that's one of the reasons why I do it. And like I tell anybody, it's not really a job. I'm just at my desk running ads, checking ads, making sure my team's on point. That's it.
This is to fund what you want to do, right?
There you go. There you go.
I was going to ask,
There
we've
you
been
go.
talking a lot about self-love, all this kind of stuff. One thing that I believe is really good, really sort of shows self-love is time management. Every time I see your Instagram, whatever, you're up at 5 a.m. in the gym. You've got 5 children who you're so involved in. You've got your businesses, you're hustling. Like you talked about nutrition as well earlier. How do you, and also your 9 to 5. How do you manage to balance all of that and schedule in certain things? Because that's one thing I respect about you so much. You make time for everything. You don't have make any excuses.
Well, it's
That's
like this. Even when I told you, I said, "Hey, man, if we gotta do this thing at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, let's do it." I said because I know my house will be quiet. I know my daughter will wake up around about 8. Like once you said, "Okay, let's do 7 your time," I knew she's gonna make a grand appearance. That's why I said at the beginning of this call, I said she's gonna make a grand appearance.
Yeah.
But I said it's okay. My wife know I'm doing a podcast. She get taken care of, and maybe she'll be okay. So when it comes to the time management, it's like, okay, what I got taken care of. These are things I had to take care of. Like I'm not an expert at it at all. Like I will be quick to say, hey man, I can't do this right now. We got like I mean, just because I'm not like road time. You gotta do this, that. Nah, bro. I'm far from there. However, I take care of the main things. And the main things is me and my family. That's the main thing. So I made sure they taken care of. That's so after that, like even to the like at the beginning of the call, I said I'm big on work-life balance. I'm huge on that. Like I even said that in my interview. Like when they interviewed me for this job, I said I'm huge on work-life balance. I said I will come in here at 7 o'clock in the morning. I will leave at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I said you're not gonna keep me in here past 5:30, 6 o'clock because we have meetings. I said if that's the case, I'm not a person for this job. Like it's like I went in there interviewing them, not them interviewing me. And yeah, it's like it's so because I'm big on that. I said if my children got a recital, they got this, whatever they got going on, I gotta be there. I'm not missing it.
I respect it.
Yeah, because that's number one. At the end of the day, life has presented itself where I had to the ones who was there were my family. The ones was there, even the part I'm saying when I got arrested, my family was there. Where dealing with a bad depression, my family was there. Like this job, bro, you wasn't there. How you know you freaking existed?
No, of course.
Yeah. Even
so it's
so
about. Oh no, sorry, Karen.
No, we get so big on the money, the paycheck, and this, that, and the other. We get lost, man. And no, man, that time with your family, you don't get that time back, man. It just you want to invest and you want to create memories because guess what? It's gonna be a time on the day where we all at Thanksgiving and your children may be 20 something years old and gonna talk about, oh man, yeah, you remember when you didn't come to my cheerleading practice? Oh, you remember when you didn't do this? I do it to my mom all the time. Like all of us. Like I'm the only child. I'm the only boy of 3 girls. My mom got 4 children. And when we had Thanksgiving, we would just sit there and just make fun of my mom. Hey, mom, you remember this? Remember this? My mom just be sitting there laughing, but we just be doing jokingly. But it let me know that as children, they remember these things. They remember. So I want my children to remember that I put them first. Yeah, I put family first.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry again.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's what I want them to remember. Like, yeah, daddy may be hard. Daddy may have told me no. And inside the car, like one of the things I tell my children all the time when I take them to school, I ask them 3 questions. And y'all listen to this podcast, I encourage y'all to do this. I ask them 3 questions. And these 3 questions, I ask them this every single morning when I take them to school. What's leadership? They tell me leadership is thinking for yourself, thinking for yourself. I say, okay, what's integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing when no one's listening. I ask them these questions. And what's the other one is what's confidence? Confidence is believing in yourself. So I asked them that. And to the point, they're like, oh, what? Think for yourself. Believe in yourself. Why are you asking this? Because life is going to present itself where you know what is integrity, you know what is confidence, and you know what leadership is. And you're going to be able to act out on those things. You know, life is going to present itself where you have to act out in integrity. Be doing the right thing when no one's looking. Life is going to present itself where you have to have confidence, believing in yourself, where that peer pressure comes, and that's when that leadership comes, thinking for yourself. So each time, every morning, I was wake them up, bring them down to right now. They'll tell you they know them 3 things in the back of the head. And I got that from Nipsey Hussle. When I heard Nipsey say that one time, I said, oh, I gotta take that. So I asked them 3 questions every single time. Every time I take them to school. Every time. Or they walk out the door. Like, for example, my daughter was going to a football game last week, and I asked her those 3 questions when she walked out the door. Think for yourself, believe in yourself. Yeah, that's how it is. But I said, okay, but you know. And that's something that,
That's incredible. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm going to do that. Now, that's incredible that you do that.
Yeah, that's huge, man. A lot of us should do it, man. Because it's the positive self-talk that they gonna always know what's there. They're gonna always know what is a leader. They're gonna always know what's confidence. And it's not hard. It ain't just so mirage thing. No, it's just simply believing in yourself. That's it. That's confidence. That's it. Just believe in yourself, man. we try to make it so hard. We try to freaking go to YouTube, how to get more confidence. We try to freaking go here. I know I've been there. I bought confidence courses on Udemy. Udemy. Yeah,
Oh
what's
my
that
God,
called?
you tell me,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have, because I thought it was, because like I said, when that affair happened, my confidence went from 100 down to freaking negative 25. Like, bruh, like I'm for real. So I'm thinking that I even got books on confidence somewhere, but because I'm thinking that I lost something. No, man, you just stop believing in yourself. That's it. Stop that believing in yourself. Everything's gonna work out. So that's why I ask my children these questions. Yeah, man, that's it in a nutshell.
Wow. Oh my God. This is like such a beautiful ending to this
Oh
episode.
man.
One thing I wanted to ask you though, like one of my last questions is any advice for youngsters or your younger self?
My advice, I have four nephews. Yeah, I got four nephews. That's 21, 20, 25, and I think he's 18. Yeah, I don't know, somewhere. So they always call me asking for advice. They even say, hey, Uncle is a preacher. Don't even call him. He's gonna preach to you. And I don't preach to him. I just tell him stuff. But I tell them all the time, my younger advice to myself will always be to not only just don't make stupid decisions, but just always know everything's gonna work out. Don't put your mind there. Don't put your mind to a negative state of mind, and always just be constantly on you incorporated. I always tell myself that every single time. Like, focus on you becoming a better you. That's it. Delayed gratification. Like that's one of the things like that got me to having five children. Like my coping mechanism was freaking having sex. That was my coping mechanism. Like if I take it all the way back there, that was my coping mechanism to the point where I had multiple sex partners, man. Just that was the way I cope. I didn't smoke. I never smoked a day in my life. To this day, I never smoked. I never drunk. Never drunk. You know, they never put poison in my freaking body beside these chocolate chip cookies. Never done that. But however, when it comes to sex, I was a big sex addict, man. Like I was
Mm,
addicted to sex, man. Like I even to the point, my son, he has a lot of female friends. And I told him, I said, man, I admire you because I told him this conversation, I said, I admire you because dad didn't have female friends. I said, when I seen a female back in my younger days, it was, what can I get from them? How fast can I get between their legs? And this is a conversation I'm having with my 12-year-old son. Like, yeah, how
right.
fast can I get between them? I said, there was no bonding, no hanging out. If we were hanging out, it's hanging out with something with an end goal in my mind. And I said, so by you having these female friends, y'all just really just genuine friends. I said, bro, I
Mm,
applaud you. I'm learning from you. To the point I would love to have more female friends on a more just relationship vibe level, because I know my mind is not there anymore where it used to be.
mm,
I said, my mind's not there. I said, not only that, but I know that you're getting different aspects of life in your situation with you when you have a female friendship. So I told him that, yeah, like, so that would be my first advice, man. Delay gratification, man. You don't need it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
how did you work on your sexual discipline? Because I think that's probably one of the biggest, I would call it an epidemic right now in
Yeah,
this world
yeah.
amongst mainly boys.
I grew. And not only that, I got married so young. Like I got married and I decided to be faithful. I
Yeah,
made a
no, of course.
decision. I made a decision to be faithful. And no one I made a huge decision to be faithful because I knew I already had one child at the time. And I said, I cannot let my children down. And so it was more out of me where I can't let my children down. Can't let my
Mm,
children. Then my twins got here. I got boys. I can't let these boys know cheating on their mother. I can't. These boys can't see me. No, man, they don't know.
mm,
No. So even that's the whole reason why I even fought for my marriage in the first place, because I didn't want them to know that, man. And then people may say, you only stayed for the children. Nah, bro. Nah, that ain't the case here. I stayed because I knew the pain wouldn't last forever. If I get better, I get better. Not expecting them to change. I get better. Because if they don't change, then I still getting better will go over here. That's it. It's just solely between me and God, like
mm,
here. So people do make rational decisions and they caught up in the emotions, but nah, like, so one of the ways was I just grew. Stop watching porn very long.
yeah.
Stop watching porn. That so Not only did I stop doing that, but I just decided not to do it. Just one of those decisions not to freaking do it. Just
Yeah.
decision but however the opportunity was there, like, bro, you gotta think you're married. What the heck? Freaking females come all over the freaking place, man. What?
Half the world, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I know. Like right now, and then man, no. So I just make a decision not to do it, man. And that's
No,
why,
I
yeah.
respect it. It's hard to come over that because it is an addiction.
Oh yeah, very young age. Like I was very
Yeah.
young, man, very young. And I just got made a decision that, bro, like my wife, I used to tell my wife this. I said, if I didn't get married, man, I probably die with AIDS or something like that because I was so out there. God
Mm.
knows, like, I mean, if I didn't get married, if I didn't have my child, if I didn't have a life curveball to slow me down, man, please, man, I was just so out there because I didn't know how to deal with life circumstances. Didn't know how to deal with the freaking curveballs of life and knowing that the curveball is going to be there. It's just they're coming. They're coming. This is how we deal with it. And I just chose to deal with it a way that just took me down a dark path, man, dark hole, real dark hole. And then once I just said I do, I just made a decision like, yeah, bro, I ain't doing this no more. And every day was a fight. I ain't saying it was easy. Every day was a fight. You got
And
people
look where
from
you are.
yeah, you got females from past finding you on freaking MySpace, finding you on Facebook. Just like, nah, bro, I'm good. Good.
Wow. I respect
Yeah.
it. It takes so much resilience
Oh
and
yeah, man. Mm-mm.
oh my gosh.
So where
Is
I'm
it
at now, like I only that's my yeah, we're working it out, man. That's my buddy. That's my wife. That's my BFF, and we're gonna keep it moving, man. That's it.
incredible? I wish you both
Yeah.
the best, honestly.
Yeah, man.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Um,
but if you're a young person and you're dealing with sexual addiction and you want to keep it covered up and not get help, send me a message. But other than that, but you have to
incredible.
really just say, hey, like, and it goes back to this whole episode. Your journal, because you can work on this stuff yourself. Your journal and the positive self-talk. And then and you just saying, I'm delaying gratification. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. You're constantly saying, I'm not going there. And it's going to be hard. But the more you do it, that muscle, it's like a muscle. It gets bigger, it gets bigger, it gets bigger, it gets bigger. And before you know, you're walking around buff of your decisions of saying no. But if you sit here and you say no one time, and the next time you say yes, and now you put your butt back down to level 0. Now you say no, 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 no. So you got to level 5, and then you say yes. Now you're back to level 0 again. No, 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 no. Now when it comes to you, oh man, please, ain't nothing. The problem is we don't say no enough.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. That's incredible. Before I ask you the last question about your book that you're writing, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you'd wish that we'd spoken about, or something that you want to let people know?
No, you're doing an amazing job on
Are you
this
sure?
podcast, and I
Thank
think
you.
you got me to open up about a topic that I really discussed. I do need to discuss more. I do need to discuss more.
Because
It's
it's
all about
helping so many people. You've
that
inspired me so
vulnerability.
much.
Yeah, it's all about that vulnerability, and that's a lot of things inside of my marketing that I take a big. I don't even want to say L because I don't be as vulnerable, and I need to be more vulnerable. So you're doing great. You're doing
Thank
great.
you.
You're
I
doing
really
amazing.
appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Honestly, like you've
yeah.
been incredible. Like I can just feel the rest of the day is going to go amazingly. You've increased all the vibrations and
Oh
energy and all
man.
that stuff. I love it. Before we say goodbye and everything, tell us about this book you're writing. It's supposed to come out on
Oh
Christmas Day.
yeah, yeah. Christmas Day. I
So
got a book. It's
excited.
called You. It's called You. It's
Right.
called YOU. And it's basically about you incorporating, you becoming a better you, the self-mastery guide, man, just becoming a better individual where we talk about delayed gratification. Like basically everything I talk about in this podcast just thrown into a book. That's basically it, man. So
I'm
you can
so
either
excited.
you could go get the book or you can freaking go and watch this podcast. Because at the end of the day,
No, get the
at
book,
the
get the
end of
book,
the day,
get the
at the
book.
end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all about us saying no to the instant gratification because we know it's going to better us. It's going to better who we are. And not only we constantly keep saying no to the instant gratification. Like the instant gratification, it don't goes away. We have to keep saying no, and that muscle I just described keeps getting stronger, keeps getting bigger. So inside the book, I do go with exercises to help you say no. I go with exercises to how to immediately reframe your mind to where, let's say, hey, I want to have sex. Oh, I see this person. I see this person I used to mess with. I'm gonna go talk to her, but no, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go exercise. Or I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go walking. Or no, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go play video games. Like like things of that nature. I'm just gonna totally take my mind off of that. And that's just one way of me saying no. Like just me saying no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Constantly saying no, and that muscle just gets stronger. It just gets stronger. It just gets bigger. And now you saying no is nothing. So that's what the book is about. YOU, man. I
I
didn't
owe
make no,
you.
yeah,
I'm
YOU,
so
man.
excited. You don't understand.
I let everyone know, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been working on it for a minute. And I should have been released it, but I've been making
That's
changes
all
to it.
right. You're on a
Yeah.
vacation and you've got new ideas. You're like,
Yeah. But it's the first one, man. I have made ebooks in the past, but now like, bro, I
yeah.
want to make a book. I want to make a physical book. So when I leave
So
this
it's a
earth,
physical copy. It's not an ebook.
yeah, no, it's a physical copy. Amazon sending you this bad boy.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
getting a physical
excited.
copy. It
Oh my
is.
God, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
you're getting all the tips and strategies that I have used to help me, man. You're getting it all. But the thing about it, like I tell anybody, you have to take action.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Like that is the biggest thing from knowing. It's just the doing part. We can know everything. I got books all over my freaking desk. I got books every freaking where that I just have gathered information. Just became an information hoarder.
No, yeah.
But if you don't take action, man, that information does nothing.
It's so true. You can read
Yeah.
like a million self-improvement books. If you're not taking action, there's no point.
Yeah, totally. You have to take action. And guess what? You're going to fall. You're going to fail on that first time take action. That don't mean it doesn't work. Like, bro, just keep on doing. You're going to perfect it. Like for example, like with anything. Like if I sit here and make TikTok videos all day with no freaking filter, not knowing what the trend is, I'm just out there just letting it know. Eventually, I will get better. Like I just hopped on TikTok. I just placed the camera, record, and one of my children said, "Hey, why are you gonna record the video inside TikTok?" I said, "You can do that." Yeah, just go here. So, and like I said, but that would have never happened if I didn't do what I started doing. I just started recording on my iPhone, and then one of my children said, "Hey, Dad, why are you trying to record a video on TikTok? Why don't you do this? Hey, Dad, why are you gonna just hashtag?" Yeah, so as you can look at my earlier video, you can see that I wasn't using the hashtag.
But isn't it so beautiful to see the growth as well from your first video to the latest one? I love seeing it. It's incredible.
And that's how it is in life, though. Like with anything, like we freaking start. You don't want to start off perfect. You don't, and nothing's perfect, man. We just delaying ourselves, thinking that we gotta have all this together before we get moving, man. No, man, get moving, keep going, be consistent. That's the biggest key. The biggest secret is consistency.
100%. Oh my gosh, well, you are just such an inspiration, so incredible. Thank you so much for your time. I'm so grateful.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so grateful we've connected as well. Incredible.
Yes.
Thank God for Priya. Thank the universe for Priya.
Yeah, I gotta message Priya now and let her know when I say
Do it.
We gotta have it today or tomorrow.
You know, I told her I was recording a podcast with you, and she was like, "Oh my God, my two favorite people! I'm so excited."
Priya,
shout out to the hugest shout out to Priya. We love you so much.
Priya is amazing, man.
She's amazing.
Hey, if you all have not booked Priya as a coach, go have a session with her, man. I promise you, it's
what
gonna
are you
change
doing?
your life.
Like, what are you doing? Go and book a session.
I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life, man. Priya is amazing, man. She is amazing. If you don't just type in Fiverr Priya.
I will link it. I will link it in the description.
Just link it, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some of the best money you have spent. I promise you. If you know what, in fact, if it's not the best money you have spent, come find me. Send me a message.
Come find me as well.
Yeah, and I'll pay for your session. There we go.
Yes, me too.
I give you money back, man.
Same.
I guarantee you that you're gonna have a big eye-opening moment, and it's gonna literally change the course of your life. Because the sessions are so profound. That's another individual who got the information but also applies it. And you want that around. You don't want to just be around information hoarders. You want to be around somebody who has information, applies to their life. So the results, they have the results. So they got the results. You can get the results. A lot of information hoarders, we just got information, but we're not applying it. Yeah, we can tell you what to do, but no, I want somebody who's in the battlefield with me to tell me results. That's why I talk about self-mastery, because every day I self-mastery. Every day I wake up, I go exercise. Every day I'm in the battlefield. I'm not somebody that's looking from the stands telling you what to do. So if I'm telling you, hey man, drink more water, hey, go exercise, I'm in that battlefield with you. And that's the type of coach you want. Somebody that's in the battlefield with you.
You know, every time we speak up Priya, my heart, I can feel like it just, I love her. Both of you are just, I'm so blessed to have met you, Ty. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being so vulnerable and sharing your story. I'm so proud of you as well.
Oh man,
Incredible.
appreciate
'Cause
it,
do you know
man.
how many people that's going to help?
I hope it helps a
Thank you.
lot.
It
Yeah,
will. Thank
yeah.
you so
I'm gonna
much.
start
It's
making
helped
some
me.
videos on it. I'm gonna start
Do
making some videos
it.
on it. Yeah,
Definitely do it. Do it.
that's my goal, to be more vulnerable in my marketing. That is
Yes.
it. Write it down right now. Be vulnerable, Ty.
Yes.
Yeah, tell everybody what happens and go on from it, man. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I appreciate
Because
you.
people just see the positive side, right? They don't know what you've been through
Oh
to get
yeah, they
here.
don't know. Yeah, a lot
Do you
of
know what
people
I
don't know.
mean?
No, yeah, until this right here, until this episode right here, only my family knew. It's just something I kept. And then yeah, I kept it in, just kept it in to a point I don't even talk to, because yeah, just kept it in, man. Just kept it in. But I do know I need to share it more. I do know I need to share more. It's something that I do know I need to do, and this is a step towards it. So I appreciate you giving me the platform to share it.
No problem. That's another thing. You shouldn't say thank you. No, you shouldn't say no worry. No, what is it? You're welcome. That's
You're
another
welcome.
thing. Priya
That's
says,
another
don't say
one.
you're welcome, because it means
Okay.
you're telling people that you are welcome to bring in their negativity or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I
All
can
that,
see
whatever it
that.
is, something
I
like
can
that.
see
But
that.
no
Yeah.
worries. No problem.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No
Thank you.
problem. Thank you for having me. Thank you
Have
for having me.
the best day ever. I'll check in on you as well. I'll let you know on this as well.
Sounds good.
All
Thank
right
you.
then. Thank you
Talk
so much.
soon.
Yes,
Bye
see
bye.
you.